Hi, Daisy.
Hi.
We got a special guest with us today. Woo!
It's my wifey, Daisy.
My sister. Oh, first of all, how dare you?
My wifey. Anyways.
Second off, I wasn't even invited to the wedding.
You know what, Michael? We truly need to be thankful to Daisy because without her, we wouldn't have met each other.
That's true. Thank you, Daisy.
If it wasn't
So
for
true,
Daisy
bestie.
having the courage to talk to me because of my anime stickered water bottle, I don't know. I probably still would have been friendless.
That's me. It's something to laugh at. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, life's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so
Everybody, welcome back to episode 9 now of the Caffeinated Creeps podcast.
oh my god, episode 9.
We just ate so much fucking... Well, I ate a lot of food right before this. Like, I'm so full.
My tummy is gonna make some funny noises. I already know.
Well, you always point it out, but I never hear it. The mic doesn't even pick it up, like, sometimes. But it's like,
Sometimes,
like, if it's, like, quiet, it's gonna pick it up. But if, like, you don't say... It's only when you say it that everyone's gonna be looking to hear it.
yeah. So what day is it today? It's the 3rd? Yep, we're recording this on the 3rd.
Why did I think it was the 2nd?
Your birthday's in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, this episode is gonna come out on the, 10th? The end of this week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
The start of this
I'm
movie.
too stupid. I got you a gift.
You got me a gift?
I got you a gift to open on air.
It's gonna be releasing the 8th. 10th is the
The
Sunday.
8th. I was gonna say the 7th, and I was like, I sound fucking stupid.
No.
Okay, I got you a gift.
If I close my eyes, I'm just gonna keep looking at Daisy.
That's why Daisy's here.
Is that why Daisy's here?
Yeah. It's nothing special, but
The little...
dude, I've been saving that FNAF wrapping paper since last year. After Christmas, it was discounted, so I bought 2 rolls.
Should I not rip it then? Just...
No, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Oh. Oh my fucking god. Yo! Yo, just inside too, I was looking at... Oh!
Oh, you need light?
No, I can see perfectly just fine with her. Oh my god.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
I was tempted to keep her to myself.
To butter tits. Thank you.
I did not put that down. I actually put your government name. So now you got a little yard to hang out with little Aqua.
Do I open...
Yeah, you can open
This?
it right now. You don't have to read it.
I don't know if I do.
You can go ahead. You're gonna love the birthday card too.
Oh, that's a keeper. That's a fucking
Exactly.
keeper.
I bought that birthday card in the beginning of the year.
Wait, what the fuck? It's great.
I wasn't sure who to give it to, but I was like, it's more suited for you. I have a Gojo one that I forgot to give you last year.
Aw. This
So
is so
I'll
sweet.
give it to you in 2 months.
It's sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
In the end, you probably can't read it, but it says, I couldn't have asked for a better
No,
co-host.
yeah, I was gonna read it.
You read it? Hopefully you can read it. Shit.
You're-
My writing is so bad.
No, you should see my writing. My writing is god awful.
Our writing both is chicken scratch. Yeah.
Daisy's
it's
the only one
horrible.
here with like good handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can cover myself. That is it. That is all.
That was beautiful.
Come back next week, y'all.
That's it. Show's over. I don't think I can make it. Definitely not. Okay.
You did not make it. You lose.
It's my birthday though. I don't want to lose.
Happy early birthday.
It's weird because like I don't want to go to work on my birthday. Not cause like I want to be like, oh, it's my birthday, you know, like I don't deserve to go.
I would have done that.
But it's like
give me attention.
No, I just don't want to go because like I just hate like the shift management for like the front half of the week because there's a front half and then a back half management.
Mm-hmm.
Front half sucks. Back half sucks just as much, but I gotta pick and choose which one I can slightly deal with.
So, it is now December, right, my dudes?
Yeah.
So the stories that I'm gonna do is a Christmas related one, but we're not releasing it on Christmas. We just happen to release it on December.
It's themed.
Yeah, it's themed. Also, happy Hanukkah, by the way, if y'all listening. It's Hanukkah. It's day 1 of Hanukkah.
Is it?
This episode comes out on the first day of Hanukkah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is Thursday night to Friday morning. That's Hanukkah. So, woo woo. Anyways, I'm the first one that's gonna come up because I got the true crime. And this is the murder of Jonbenet Ramsey.
How long ago was this case? I think I heard... Did Ryan and Shane ever cover it? Yeah?
Yes.
How long ago was the... What the fuck? Kind of running around.
1996.
Damn.
1997. I believe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like if I didn't take notes.
Like none of us are good at math in this room at all.
Basically. Alright. So this is the murder of Jonbenet Ramsey. Jonbenet Ramsey was born on August 6, 1990 to Patsy and John Bennett Ramsey. Which is pretty weird because Jonbenet is like the female version of her dad's name. Because her dad's name is John Bennett. Mm-hmm. But then they put her name as Jonbenet.
So that seems fine to me. I don't really see anything.
It's a nice name.
Yeah.
It's a fancy name.
It rolls off the tongue. Yeah.
She has an older brother named Burke, and he was 3 years older than her. He's 3 years older than her.
What a horrible name.
She also has more. She also has a couple of other siblings, but they're from like her dad's side before they got married. So so basically her dad was already married before, and then he left, and then got with, her mom.
Yeah.
And then, so you know how it goes.
Burke. Such an awful name.
Burke, who the fuck names such a... He's still alive, so I should...
Oh, shit!
He's like 36 years old.
Oh, he could take a little fun insult, I think.
What's it called? Alright, so continuing on with the story. She was a child beauty queen and participated in pageants starting at the age of 4, following her mom's footsteps.
Gotta start them young, I guess. You seen,
Toddlers and Tiaras?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I hate it.
It's fucking gross.
It's gross. No, there was one of my old coworkers. She used to work like in really like dangerous area with a whole bunch of people that are like not in jail, but their like psyche is like so bad, and they're mainly pedophiles. And the only thing that they wanted to watch was Toddlers and Tiaras because that's how they would get off.
Ugh.
And if anybody wanted to watch something else, nope, the whole room wanted to watch Toddlers and Tiaras. Just to get off. People are disgusting. So, on December 26th, 1996, John Ramsey was up before dawn. So, it's the day after Christmas. They were planning on waking up early to catch a flight to Michigan to visit John's older children for a second Christmas. Like a small vacation.
Yeah.
But it was like a second Christmas. So, basically, how they kind of did it as a family is that the mom and dad, they'll be up and they'll get ready, get coffee, relax a bit, and then after that wake up their kids while they're half asleep, throw them on the plane, and then leave, So that's just how their whole situation worked. And the kids usually are in the airplane in like PJs because they got a private plane.
Must be nice.
Yeah, they're rich. They had a personal pilot, and he was ready to fly them there, and the plane was loaded the day before with presents and luggage. And Patsy's the mom. So after Patsy got ready, she made her way down the kitchen to make herself a coffee while John was shaving his beard in the bathroom. There's a back staircase, so she decided to go down, and she finds a note lying across the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
It was dimly lit because it was before dawn, and she tried to read it, and it was addressed to John, her husband. And after reading the contents, she screamed, and I copy and pasted the whole note, and I'll read it to you guys. Mr. Ramsey, listen carefully. We are a group of individuals that represent a small foreign faction. We respect your business, but not the country that it serves. At this time, we have your daughter in our possession. She is safe and unharmed, and if you want to see her, and if you want her to see, if you want her to see 1997, you must follow our instructions to the letter. You will withdraw $118,000 from your account. $100,000 will be in 100 bills and the remaining $18,000 in $20 bills. Make sure that you bring an adequate size attached to the... I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know if they can spell. To the bank. When you get home, you will put the money in a brown paper bag. I will call you between 8 and 10 a.m. tomorrow to instruct you on the delivery. It's long as fuck. It's 3 pages long.
The notes?
This is a whole fucking ransom letter.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. I will call you... Well, I mean, it happened to be long when they were writing it. But... We're already on line 14. If we monitor you getting the money early, we might call you early to arrange an earlier delivery of the money and hence an earlier delivery pickup of your daughter. Any deviation of my instructions will result in the immediate execution of your daughter. You will also be denied her remains for proper burial. The 2 gentlemen watching over your daughter do not particularly like you, so I advise you do not provoke them. Speaking to anyone about your situation, such as police, FBI, etc., will result in your daughter being beheaded. If we catch you talking to a stray dog, she dies. If you alert bank authorities, she dies. If the money is in any way marked or tampered with, she dies.
Holy shit.
You will be scanned for electronic devices, and if any are found, she dies. You can try to deceive us, but be warned that we are familiar with law enforcement countermeasures and tactics. You stand a 99% chance of killing your daughter if you try to outsmart us. Follow our instructions. It's almost done. Follow our instructions and you stand at a 100% chance of getting her back. You and your family are under constant scrutiny as well as the authorities. Don't try to grow a brain, John. You are not the only fat cat around, so don't think that killing will be difficult. Don't underestimate us, John. Use that good southern common sense of yours. It is up to you now, John. Victory, SBTC. So...
Okay.
That fucking happened.
Yeah, that's a heavy fucking letter. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. It's a long-ass letter.
Well, I mean, you want to make your demands as clear as possible, I suppose.
Wink, wink, it's a long-ass letter. Spoiler alert, I'm just kidding. Patsy, she has such a... Patsy. Who names your child Patsy? I think it's Patricia, but she goes by Patsy. Patricia!
It kind of sounds like Pap smear.
Papsy! Pap smear, come over here.
But kitten whiskers. That even discuss it later. Oh boy. Okay. So she immediately ran upstairs to little Jonbenet's door, and sure enough, she was gone. She was only 6. After the initial freakout, John read the letter and told Patsy to call the police because she was closer to the phone, even though the note specifically said not to. And I am going to play the transcript for y'all of the 911 call.
Oh, fuck.
Hold up.
Can you imagine that before they even found that note? Like, they just called, 911 first, without even knowing? Immediately would have just ended everything. Oh, I don't know how.
Unless they were, closely monitoring. And then they would have realized, they didn't read the notes, so maybe, Anyways, you're getting ahead of yourself. I'm going to play the transcript now, okay?
911 emergency. Police. What's going on? 15th Street. What's going on there, ma'am? We were kidnapped. Hurry, please. Explain to me what's going on, okay? There's a note left and our daughter's gone. A note was left and your daughter is gone? How old is your daughter? 6 years old. She's gone. 6 years old. How long ago was it? I don't know. I just found the note. And my daughter's gone. Does it say who took her? What? Does it say who took her? I don't know. There's a ransom note here. It's a ransom note? It says SBTC. Victory. Please. Okay, what's your name? Are you Kathy Ramsey? I'm the mother. Oh my God. Please. I'm sending an officer over, okay? Please. Do you know how long she's been gone? No, I don't. Please, we just got out. Is she right here? Oh my God, please. Okay, come on. Is somebody? I am, honey. Please. Take a deep breath, please. Okay? Hurry. Patsy.
So she hung up the phone. And it didn't really disconnect, and you can somewhat hear like a third voice behind it, because you can kind of hear the husband or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just gonna ignore that, because it's most likely the son, Burke. So after Patsy hangs up with 911, she decides to call her friends and family and tells them the news, because soon enough they arrive and they support the Ramseys in this devastating time.
I get wanting to be comforted and, you know, maybe trying to have as many people as you can to help search for your daughter. But at the same time, like, that note really said, don't talk to anybody. Don't even talk to stray dogs.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, she did. I believe she called one friend, and I believe they were married to the pilot, the private pilot that was gonna take them.
Yeah.
And I think it just kind of snowballed from there, because they couldn't
Oh,
properly
okay.
find, you know. And just to let you know, they're like a hella rich family, really nice house. Obviously, they have their own plane and everything, like cars. She's a pageant queen. She has won. Jonbenet has won multiple awards, and then the mom, Patsy, too. She won awards too, because she was a pageant queen as well.
How much does that pay?
Huh?
How much does that pay?
You don't get paid.
Oh.
If you win, you get paid.
That's why. Like, how much?
I don't know. It depends. Well, I know that there was this one girl that she does do them, and that's how she pays for school.
Damn.
So she does it on the side. She does pageants on the side, and she says that they pay pretty good. So Fred Patterson, he was one of the first detectives on the scene, and he asked John if she had run away, and John is basically like, she's fucking 6, dude. How the fuck is she gonna run away? So, it was later determined that there was no sign of a struggle or forced entry. There were no footprints outside the house, and police only secured Jonbenet's room, which left family and friends of the Ramseys to move freely inside the home and contaminate the crime scene.
Shit.
So from the beginning, it's just
yeah, rough start.
Yeah, rough start. Really, really rough start. Like, people were fucking making sandwiches. They were like eating toast. Like, literally, like, that's what I saw on CNN, because I was watching a couple interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, they were just right here making fucking sandwiches and everything.
I'm just picturing that. What's his name? I think not Stitch, but the experiment before Stitch.
625.
625. Yeah, that just likes to fucking make sandwiches all the time, no matter what situation he's in.
Me.
That's exactly what I'm fucking picturing.
I literally bought bread earlier to make sandwiches.
I feel like if I were to be ever, like, to be murdered, I know you'd be upset, but you just, like, show up to, like, the scene, just like, oh, man, I'm just upset.
The rat. Yes. Oh my
I
god.
picture that shit so much.
I feel like if I die, please bury me with the Subway sandwich. Just next to me.
A foot long, I'm just gonna...
Yes.
Okay.
A foot long. Oh, I fucking love sandwiches.
Favorite bag of chips and maybe
Either
a drink.
it's Subway or it's Jersey Mike's. I don't know. I can't pick.
I don't think I've ever had Jersey
What about
Mike's.
that one place?
Jersey.
That.
Downtown?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. No.
No?
Hold up.
Really think about it.
Third competitor.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. What would be your last sandwich that you would ever eat? Like, if you knew that you were to die tomorrow, what would be your last one that you would want?
I think, like, the Uncrustables. PB&J. You can't go bad with that.
Really? I'm talking about sandwich.
It's a fucking sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly.
I'm thinking about like a sub, not a...
Oh, like a fucking sub?
Yeah. But that's not a bad answer.
I'd recreate Nanami's sub, his recipe.
Oh, okay, yeah. I saw somebody on TikTok make it, but it looked weird. Because they use, like, thick-ass cheese.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'd probably change the cheese or, like, slice them up and make them thinner. But I'd like to try that at least.
I'll have to try Nanami, too.
Or get in line. Get in line,
I'm
son.
here first. Alright, fuck off.
No, but I would like to try croquette sandwich.
Okay.
It's not a sub, but it's still a sandwich.
Hmm.
You know what croquettes are, right?
I think so, yeah.
They're like, it's basically like mashed potatoes, but then you put them like into little like ovals, and then you fry them.
Yeah.
Those are croquettes.
Yeah.
And then people stuff them between two breads. They're bussin'. from what I've seen. Anyways.
I really want, like... Fuck, what was it? I don't remember what place we used to get them from, but it's like some place that just serves it with, like, ciabatta bread. So, Farmer Boys.
Oh.
Farmer Boys is pretty good now.
Yeah, they actually have good sandwiches there.
Dude, their fucking salads are delicious, too.
I don't go to fast food places and get salads.
No, well, I mean, I tried it once because I was, like, very picky. But instead of, like, grilled chicken, I asked for, like, chicken fingers, so they cut the chicken fingers, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucking good because they add eggs, they add tomatoes, they add cheese, they add bacon.
Fuck.
And then it was a barbecue ranch salad too. So you get to add barbecue and you add ranch and then you just shake that shit up. So good.
They say you always get what do you get? Like a
so
milk?
Good.
Like a turkey milk from over there?
Yeah, turkey milk.
It's so full. We haven't
My
been there in
legs
like
falling
a
asleep.
minute.
It's like down the street.
They finally got into the chicken sandwich game. Like they have their own chicken sandwiches.
Like 3 years late.
A little bit, but I'm still willing to try. I'm a whore.
Spicy
Daisy.
chicken sandwich whore. Yeah.
You want to interlock toes?
Gay.
What's your number? Bring them over here. Oh, well, that's right. Wake me up, baby.
Your feet are warm.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, we're getting off topic. All right. So there was a possibility that somebody could have broken into the basement.
You think?
Which is so fucking weird because this house is so fancy, and they had multiple. Are you okay, Michael?
Because you said like you're like there's a possibility that someone broke into the basement. I went, you think?
Hold up, I wasn't fucking done.
I'm so sorry.
Cause there's fucking cobwebs on the window.
Okay, my bad. Continue.
So, anyways, but their house is so big that their basement has like doors.
So like Nicole's room, using the fifth room as storage.
Basically. So, but it turns out after, like, years later, they find out that, like, there was a broken window.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody could have possibly gone in.
So it was that big they didn't even notice at first.
The thing is that police didn't check properly.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, when I get through it a little bit. Because you're trying to get ahead. It's not that you're trying to get ahead. It's just that this thing was handled so poorly, dude.
Oh, I can tell.
It's so poorly. Evidence was done so poorly. It was just a big old fucked up thing. Okay. So, what is it? No sign of a struggle, no forced entry. I already read that. So, like I told you, it could have been somebody breaking into the basement, but it was covered in cobwebs. So, which meant that people hadn't been there for a while. So, because of how covered it was and how dusty, you know, they probably would have seen, you know, handprints or whatever. Sergeant Robert Wilson arrives at the scene. Oh, and by the way, the cops came like 3 minutes after the 911 call. Like, they literally called like at 5:50 and they were there like at 6 a.m.
The rich people, man.
Yep.
Special treatment.
Yeah.
Just
So...
like, it's like the scene from the Scary Movie where it's like, 911, what's your emergency? I'm in trouble. White girl in trouble. And they just like show up immediately.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sergeant Robert Wilson, he arrives and he looks at the ransom note. He soon called the FBI after finding the note to be a little weird. Apparently, it is very uncommon for people to hold a child hostage for ransom. They were demanding $118,000. I'm surprised I could read that. And said that between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. they would call with further instructions. And because of this, police tapped the phone, you know?
Yeah.
By 9 a.m., John secured the cash and he took Burke to a family friend's house, and hours passed and nobody called. And at that point, investigators were getting suspicious. So you've never heard of this case before?
I remember, I think I might have watched like half of the video from Ryan and Shane.
Okay.
And then I think I was doing something that...
You forgot?
Yeah, I just forgot to rewatch it.
Uh-huh. So the deadline had passed, and John was pacing back and forth. So investigators told him to pull a Dora the fucking Explorer and to look for clues.
You mean Blue's Clues?
That too. Well, anyways, they told him and like a family member or a family friend. I can't tell because they don't have names. To like look around if anything was like misplaced or whatever. Cause I was like, okay, whatever, makes sense. But plus, there's a whole fucking housewarming party. Like, everything's gonna be misplaced, but whatever. So he decided to start at the basement, and there's a room in the basement that had no windows. So he decided to open the door and he turned on the lights, and Jonbenet was there. The whole fucking time.
The whole time.
Yeah. Alright, so trigger warning for people. Jonbenet, don't forget she's 6 years old. Jonbenet's body was covered in a blanket. She had duct tape over her mouth. She was tied with white cords on her hands and her feet and her neck. And then this is where it gets kind of dumb. John proceeded to take the duct tape from her mouth and he tried to undo the knots from her hands, but they were too tight. John carried Jonbenet's body up the stairs while he was yelling and like crying, and he laid her on the floor. The case quickly went from a kidnapping to a homicide because she was dead. The cause of her death was strangulation in addition with the skull fracture. There was no conclusive proof of rape since there was no semen inside or on her, but her vagina was wiped clean for some reason, so sexual assault was not ruled out. Police began to get suspicious as to why a ransom note would be left if her body was still inside the house. Investigators said that the amount of money was very odd, and they could have easily asked for $1 million or $250,000, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out that the specific amount was actually John's Christmas bonus, which means that it had to be a close knitted. Police asked the Ramseys for handwriting samples, so John gave them 2 notepads, and the notepads were by like the house phone or whatever, and one belonged to Patsy and the other one belonged to John. And the ransom note was written out of the torn pages from Patsy's notebook. Over the next few weeks, suspicion was pointed towards Patsy. Her handwriting couldn't really be ruled out from the ransom note, and apparently Jonbenet died with the garrote, I don't know how to pronounce it, around her neck. And for the people that don't know what a garrote is, I got you. It's a strangulation device. Where the ends of the string or the wire is tied to like wooden sticks.
Is that what that is?
Like, when we saw Saw X, that girl that was like chopping?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
I just call those like cheese cutters because I always see people like cutting big ass
wheels of cheese. The thing is that those are like actual saws. There's saws that are like that too. But like you can just get it with string, and then that's what people used to do to like strangle like slaves back in the day too.
It's used for like pottery, like clay.
Yeah, I know. I use some of those. I'd rather prefer to use it with cheese though.
Yeah. So that white cord that was tied around her, it was tied around that. So basically, that's how that device is.
Yeah.
But the garrote or the garrote, however you pronounce it.
Just pronounce it the way you're gonna pronounce it.
It was made out of Patsy's art supplies, specifically her paintbrush. Yeah.
So it seems more like, I'm gonna get ahead of myself again. Keep going.
No, tell.
It seems more like an inside job to me. Like, yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, because...
But you're not right.
What do you mean I'm not right?
We don't know. Till this day, we don't know.
I'm gonna solve it.
You're gonna pull a Detective Chica?
Absolutely. Give me a little fancy hat, a monocle, and I'm on the case.
And a magnifying glass?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They were also, by they, I meant the family. They were also acting a bit weird, and they were not grieving, at least publicly. But at the end of the day, people grieve differently, so I am playing devil's advocate.
I would say, I don't think... Yeah, it's a little weird to say that who the fuck would grieve publicly? It's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, people ask you questions, you can't help but cry. They weren't crying. Shit like that.
Okay.
Anyways, so they were acting a bit weird and not grieving, at least publicly. But at the end of the day, people grieve differently, so I'm playing devil's advocate. Then I got slapped across the face because after writing this, I found out that they both hired attorneys and their first interview wasn't with police but to CNN.
Okay, that is so weird.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because of how stressed I am. Like, you can't see my eyebrows, but I look like a fucking Goomba right now. I can't. This thing is so fucking stupid. During the interview, Patsy almost seemed out of it, which, like I said, could be the way that she grieves. But John was stone cold, and the interview I was watching, they were like, he was like Ice King for real. Like, stone cold. Yeah, everything. Their excuse basically for not cooperating with the police is that they felt like they would be blamed for her death. Which is fucking suspicious because, I mean, even if I was falsely accused of killing my child, if I really did love my child, I would still, like, try to do whatever I can to cooperate the best I can. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, yeah, maybe I was a shitty parent, but, I mean, my kid didn't deserve to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
There's some weird cases with other homicides. I think of Forensic Files, or detectives are getting suspicious of people who are too cooperative.
I'm sorry.
And it's like...
No, but it makes sense, though.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense because I've seen interviews and everything with, like, killers, and they're like, oh, yeah, so if you want this, you want that, you want this, and they're like, okay, that's suspicious. I got
the blood types or fingernails, what you need?
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I get it. So years passed with no leads. And in 1999, the Ramseys, they got sued for child endangerment. Well, they basically kind of got put like in trial. Mm-hmm. And for contaminating a crime scene, but it didn't go through. Last minute, I found out that in 2013, fast forward to 2013, a reporter wanted to get the verdict from the judges personally because they have to write their own shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were basically like, no, we're not going to give you that record. So he decided to sue them, the court. And then he was able to get these records, right? Turns out that 4 of the judges, or the jury or whatever, wanted to send him to jail for, like, child endangerment and shit like that.
Yeah. But
no, like, they completely got off, like, scotch-free. Whether they did it or not. Because, genuinely... we don't know. I don't fucking know, if I'm being honest. Everything sounds pretty suspicious. I genuinely don't know either. So there is also a theory of an intruder. And it actually has some physical evidence to back it up. So one of the windows in the basement was broken, which somebody could have gone through. There was also a footprint found next to her body that didn't belong to anyone they knew. There was also DNA found from an unknown male, like his blood, on her underwear. The floors in the home was all carpet too, so it would have been easy to sneak around without waking the family. Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. There was actually, and there's a lot of people that were kind of like suspects. But at the same time, it's kind of like stuff that pissed me off too because the family was all like, it was our maid.
Oh, so they're just pointing fingers at everybody else.
And then they're like, it was Santa. Literally, like, I didn't write it down because I was just kind of like watching small stuff here and there. Mm-hmm. But basically, like, cause she's a pageant queen. She would like perform in all these places. She loved performing. She loved being center of attention. So there was like a person that would like be Santa during Christmas time or whatever, and she really really loved this Santa. And he like like Jonbenet Ramsey, like, cause she was like a little celebrity in the town basically. Yeah. So she was basically like fucking Shirley Temple. Like she literally had like, how do I say it? I don't know. Like she literally could have been one of Hollywood's biggest stars now if she were still alive, because of her charisma and how beautiful she is. Like she's a really pretty little girl, and like it's just crazy, So they were even thinking about, the family was thinking about blaming Santa.
That's so weird.
And then there's also one theory which pisses me off too, is that they think that the older brother killed his sister. He was 9. No,
I was gonna say, didn't Nicole, Was it you or Nicole that sent us a news article about?
I think it was both of us.
Some 5-year-old stabbing their twin or their younger brother.
I know that there was a 12-year-old and she stabbed her 7-year-old brother, I think.
No, I think it was younger.
I think it was Nicole. But no, like, for the way that the crime was held, do you really think a kid can tie?
No, on this one, no. Not at all.
You really think a kid can tie and do all that and then, you know, and she had a fucking, like, fracture, like, in her skull. Like, come on, like, it was cracked open. So, it's just, you know, like, so, for a long time, a lot of people were blaming her brother, which kind of sucks because, like, if they didn't do it, this family has gotten so much shit over the death of Jonbenet. But if they did do it, fuck them. You know?
Yeah.
So basically, these are like the little suspects here and there. It's just not too important to go into. But there is one famous suspect, and his name is John Carr. He was arrested in 2006 when he confessed to killing Jonbenet by accident after he drugged and sexually assaulted her. He was eventually dismissed as a suspect after it was revealed she had no drugs in her system, and they couldn't pinpoint him to Boulder City because that's where they lived at the time. His DNA also did not match what they found on the crime scene. So for shits and giggles, I did it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. People are douches like that.
No, I mean, you said he accidentally confessed. You think maybe he was more coerced? I can't pronounce the word. Oh my god.
He didn't accidentally confess.
Hmm.
He was arrested when he confessed to killing her.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I basically kind of copied this, but the sample from her underwear, it's in CODIS now, which we've already talked about what CODIS is.
Yeah.
So who knows when we'll get a hit. I first found out about this maybe 2021, when they were doing stuff with CODIS, and supposedly Boulder City this year decided to open up like another investigation on it after 20-something years.
Mm.
And they're working with, I think, 6 different agencies, but it takes a while. It takes a while to get through, and that's the last update I have from November of this year. So literally last month. So yeah, going back basically in 2006, there was this lady, her name is Mary Lacey. So, she was basically the lead, and she wanted to develop like a DNA profile, left behind with the skin cells on her long johns. You know what long johns are?
Yeah, we talked about what long johns were.
Yeah. So, in 2008, she also released a statement, about the DNA, evidence fully exonerating the Ramsey family. So, this is what I'm going to quote from her. The Boulder District Attorney's Office does not consider any member of the Ramsey family, including John, Patsy, or Burke Ramsey, as suspects in this case. We make this announcement now because we have recently obtained this new scientific evidence that adds significantly to the exculpatory value? I don't know. Of the previous scientific evidence. We do so with full appreciation for the other evidence in this case. So it's basically more stuff, more like politician stuff. Mm-hmm. But, you know, they're basically like, they're not blaming the family. She kind of like, she was basically in charge, and she in 2008 she's like, yeah, the family is innocent, you know, yada yada yada. So the case has opened so many times just for it to close again. So in 2010, they opened it again for DNA samples, but then it wasn't enough. So they paused it, and then in 2016, it was opened again for DNA samples, and then closed again. And then, what's it called? What was it? In 2016, CBS, they decided to air the case of Jonbenet Ramsey, and they basically implied that Burke was the killer, and despite the fact that he was cleared by DNA evidence, and supposedly it proved like there was the existence of the intruder. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why I'm stuttering right now. Daisy makes me nervous. She's all
Half
fucking
asleep.
tired. Yeah, she's all half
I'm
asleep.
sleepy.
She's over here collapsed.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm stuttering right here in the end because it's kind of like jumbled up because I was falling asleep while writing this. But basically like this whole CBS thing aired and they were trying to blame him even though there was evidence that there was an intruder.
They wanted to have somebody to sort of frame.
So he decided to file a $750 million lawsuit against CBS for defamation, and the case was settled in 2019. And the terms of the settlement were not disclosed, but his lawyer stated the case was amicably resolved to the satisfaction of all parties. And that's it. We literally have no fucking update until that thing I told you of 2023 about how they opened up it because they basically got like new management in a way. The whole police department got new management, so they're working with 6 different like agencies to try to figure out like the killer once and for all, which is great. But another fun fact kind of is that this case got so famous, not nationwide but worldwide. Worldwide because of how pretty she is. No, I'm being fucking honest. Because she was a pageant queen, and people saw her videos of her in pageants and her singing. Everybody was fucking obsessed with her. But she really is adorable. She literally looks like an American Girl doll.
She does. Holy shit.
Yeah. So she was buried next to her older sister that died 20 years earlier in a car accident from her dad's side. So she was buried next to her, and then when her mom died in 2006 from cancer, the mom was buried next to her as well. And that's basically it. That's all I have of the Jonbenet Ramsey case. To this day, it has not been solved.
There's a lot of fucking theories you can make from that shit.
Yeah.
Either being kidnapped or maybe just there was an actual intruder. They didn't leave the property, but...
Or maybe it was an intruder, but somebody that knew the family.
Maybe.
Somebody inside the family.
Yeah.
Because how would they have known how much...
But not just that the mother might have been also in on it too.
Mm-hmm.
So the person whoever intruded knew the mom. The mom already knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
The mom wrote the note.
A lot of people suspect that the mom didn't kill, but she's the one that helped cover up because
Involved.
she was the one that did the note. Because her handwriting looks similar to the ransom note.
She also could have figured out the bonus from the husband too. Like that specific amount.
Yeah, that too.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. So they were basically blaming everybody left and right of all this stuff. It was really crazy. This case made me scratch my brain a lot. So yeah, that is the murder of Jonbenet Ramsey.
All right.
Which is a morbid December.
A little bit rough to start.
Yeah.
While you were searching up dead children, which is unfortunate to say, I was looking up a weird little legend icon around my birthday. So, me and this man, thing, it, they.
We love the inclusivity.
We love it. Their day is specifically on December 5th, just as me. So, which is great. Which is the story of Krampus.
You're Krampus reincarnated.
Do I look like I got hooves? Well, maybe.
Who knows? Maybe on the full moon.
Maybe that's why my socks just keep ripping apart. Daisy and my mom laugh at me all the fucking time because of it.
You're always ripping your socks. Do you wear the same socks for like a whole month straight or what?
Not the same one. Obviously like I wash them. I fucking wear different ones, but it's just
joke, Michael.
I know, but it's like they shouldn't be ripping, but they do. And it's just
how hard are you walking?
Pretty hard, actually. Like work causes me to fucking tear them. I think one day at work where there was this little tiny hole near my little pinky.
You got a blister.
No, I started working even harder that day, and I could feel something weird. I was like, I swear, like something feels a little like off. And when I got home, I took off my shoe. My pinky's out of my sock. Like my whole fucking pinky's out. I'm like, oh.
That happens to me, but it's like the cliche, like the big toe.
Happens to me too.
Like in cartoons, you just see the big toe out. That's me sometimes.
I don't know, I think maybe
even if my socks are still ripped, I still wear them sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're good socks, they're good socks. It's just a tiny little
Exactly. Somebody gets it. It's not
Air
ruined.
5. Air 5. Woo.
It's not ruined.
Yeah, Daisy.
Our mom literally works for a clothing store, and you don't tell her to get you some socks.
I
What's
did.
wrong with you?
To me, if it's not completely like ruined, it's fine.
One sock had 2 holes.
That business is between me and God, alright? First off.
It's between you and the floor.
Fuck off.
Master has given Dobby a sock.
Okay. I'm gonna start this off with the quote from the Smithsonian Magazine, which I'm not gonna... First things first, I'm gonna say this straight up, that when the person who wrote this fucking little quote was fucking pretentious.
Yeah.
Because they use 2 words that I've never seen before, and the meanings are just like so simple. Like I wrote the meanings next to it just in case you want the meaning for it.
Yes. I want to know everything. Everything.
Okay, so to start off, quote: "The Krampus is the yin to Saint Nick's yang. You have
Oh, sorry.
what?
I love that already. I want to get that tattooed on my spine.
Oh my god! It taps into a subconscious macabre, macabre, with the depiction. Macabre desire that a lot of people have that is opposite of the saccharine Christmas a lot of us grew up with. Described as a half goat and half demon creature, Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure that is hairy with either brown or black hair, has cloven hooves, has horns of a goat, has a pointy, long tongue accompanied with sharp fangs, carries around chains with bells attached to it, and has a woven basket to carry naughty children to hell, where he will either torture or just straight up kill them.
Smash.
And eat them. What? Okay. Disgusting. In the central and eastern alpine folklore of Europe, during the Advent season, Krampus assists Saint Nick visiting children on the night of the 6th of December, with Saint Nick rewarding the well-behaved children with gifts such as oranges, dried fruit, walnuts, and chocolate.
I'd be fucking pissed.
To find fruit like in your stockings?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You're fucking nuts. What am I, a fucking squirrel? You can do better than that, Saint Nick. What about all the elves?
It's meant for the little peasants. The little peasant kids back in the olden days.
The rich kids get the
right.
chocolate. The peasant kids get the little walnuts and dried fruit. While Krampus, on the other hand, likes to beat
hold up. Hold up. I can't even get a gift. You know why? Because I'm an elf. I'd be slaving this time of year.
What are you doing? You should be up there helping Santa right now.
Yo, mama.
Fuck you. Yo, mama.
Your mom.
That's our mom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when my sister and I make yo mama jokes, and then my mom is literally like, "Can you guys stop?" And we continue to make yo mama jokes.
We do this shit all the fucking time.
My mom gets annoyed. I love you, mom.
I don't know if ours get annoyed.
No. She won't. She doesn't.
My sister has this thing where she thinks it's funny to smack boobs. Yeah, she'll be like...
That's fucking weird.
It is freaking weird. But she does it, apparently. She only does it to me, though. And then she got injured it's so off topic, my bad. But she got injured at playing softball yesterday. And I couldn't tell because I'm blind as hell where it was at. Because she was all like, "Can you tell where I got hit? Can you tell where I got hit?" Because she she was showing me. And I was like, "No, I couldn't." So then I kind of saw it and I put pressure on it and I hurt her. And I was like, "Pare que se le quite." Anyways, she's gonna get coal in her stocking. She doesn't even celebrate Christmas.
No, if you can find it, I think I got it last year for one of my cousins. I think I just ate it all myself, actually.
Chocolate coal?
No, not chocolate coal. Sour Patch Kids, they come out with like little sour gummies. They're just coal. They call them coal. But it's just like blackberry flavor.
Oh.
They're good. Like, they're really
Sour,
fucking good.
sweet, and gone.
They're fucking delicious.
I love sour candies.
You know how much, like, Sour Patch Kids candy I'm getting at the warehouse right now at Amazon?
A lot.
Fucking lot. I'm getting, like, 5-pound bags, 7-pound bags.
'Tis the season.
And they're like see-through. And I'm seeing all like the watermelon flavor, which is the best flavor, by the way. Like it's perfection. And I'm so tempted to just like sneak one in from the bags because they're just so fucking good.
Yeah.
And I can't picture like sitting down eating a shit ton of them, but I can at the same time. I want to do it, but I'm too old to even try to attempt it now.
Yeah.
I'm too old and full of mold. So we already discussed that Saint Nick rewards kids with
Smash.
a fucking
well, not Saint Nick.
food for squirrels and shit. Krampus, on the other hand,
Hell
likes
yeah.
to beat the shit out of naughty kids. Likes to beat the shit out of naughty kids with branches and sticks, such as birch rods, or even in some cases, is said to eat. I already said that. Never mind. Eat the naughty kids and takes them to hell. With Krampus Day being on the 5th of December. I had a...
Still smash.
You got issues. Though its origins are unknown, the legends of Krampus actually dates back pretty far, dating back to pre-Christian Alpine traditions.
Wow.
So keep that in mind that it's pre-Christian, right? Like pre-Christmas.
Well, because it's pagan.
Yeah, I know.
Pagan.
But I want you to keep that in mind as the story goes along, okay?
Yes, Captain.
With celebrations involving Krampus going back to the 6th or even the 7th century AD, though there are no written sources before the end of the 16th century. As a matter of fact, Krampus' roots had nothing to do with Christmas, since he dated pre-Germanic paganism practices. Krampus' name originates with the German word Krampen, which means claw.
I thought it was gonna be like something related to cramps.
Oh, no.
Mommy, my tummy hurts. Oh, Krampus is coming.
No. Smash.
Get in line.
What were you saying? 9 inches of snow?
Cochino.
It's my podcast. Our podcast. Oh, man. Krampus is said to be this... Oh, actually, hold on, here we go. According to some legends, Krampus is said to be the son of Hel, the Norse goddess of the underworld, ruler of Helheim, youngest daughter of Loki.
Daughter?
Yeah.
Krampus is a girl, or they go by the name?
No. Krampus is the son of the daughter.
Oh. Okay,
Hel.
Okay. Dude, imagine having Loki as your grandpa. That'd be great. Your grandparent.
I don't know.
Cool.
I'm sure for Nicole it'd be everything.
That'd be cool as fuck. No, I'm talking about actual Loki, not a fucking Marvel Loki.
I'm talking about actual Loki.
The real Loki? The real Loki's dope as hell. He funny.
Okay. If he be doing horses and shit, I guess that's his if you're into that.
I forgot about that.
If you into that, I'm not gonna judge you. It's your journey. I'm not gonna judge you.
I'm gonna kill myself.
But with the rise of Christianity during the 12th century, the Catholic Church attempted to banish Krampus celebrations because of the resemblance to the devil. More eradication attempts were made in 1934 at the hands of the Austria's conservative Christian Social Party. In the 1950s, the Austrian government distributed pamphlets called, quote, "Krampus is an evil man," unquote.
Krampus is an evil man.
Very creative.
Not even a man at all.
Krampus bad. Christian good.
Fearing that children that could have any encounter with Krampus could damage children's mental health.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do people dress up as Krampus and just go around beating the shit out of kids? I would love to see that.
See, I'm going to quote you like 30 minutes earlier from this episode where you said you're getting way ahead of yourself.
Oh! Okay.
They don't beat the shit out of the kids. Maybe. I don't know.
They chase them though. Don't they?
Yeah.
I know it! I'm smart. Do I get a gold star?
You can have some dried fruit and walnuts.
Fuck you.
What a shitty gift to give to kids. Like, act like they're fucking fucking squirrels, bro. It's great.
You know what? We shouldn't even judge because they used to have a blast playing hoops and sticks.
Yeah, but that's kind of fun though. Like,
not for me.
no, like
imagine running after a fucking tire.
I think maybe it's just like being part of just being a boy. Like, if you just find a cool stick, like you grow an attachment to that stick. Like you want to hit things with it, or just like, if you find one that looks like a sword or a gun.
I had a thing for sticks too when I was younger.
Like, it's just so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And like just to hit a fucking hoop all day, fuck yeah. However, despite the church's best efforts, towards the end of the 20th century, a popular resurgence of Krampus celebrations occurred and still continues to this day. During the 5th of December, one of these famous traditions, which is called the Krampus Run, has young boys dressing up as Krampus, running madly through the streets during the Krampus parades.
Oh my gosh.
To scare off any evil winter spirits.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It has gotten so popular that it is celebrated all over the world. In Germany, Austria, Slovenia, even the Czech Republic, Hungary, and even some corners of the U.S.
Hey, where? I want to go.
Such as Portland, Oregon, Denver, Colorado, Jacksonville, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, New Orleans, Louisiana,
makes sense,
Columbus, Ohio, Nashville, Tennessee, Austin, Texas, Houston, Texas,
wow,
Phoenix, Arizona, and even Los Angeles, California.
Woo!
Just to name a few.
I want to go!
There's a lot. There's a lot of celebrations to Krampus in the U.S. And that's just some of them.
Let's go next year for your birthday.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be really cool.
I would love to fucking hit little kids and beat the shit out of little kids with a tree branch. It would be pretty funny.
That's bad, Mr. Kitty.
Due to Christianity's involvement, Krampus' appearances started to shift and change throughout the years to fit the Christian beliefs. Krampus appears with chains, which is believed that the church added to invoke the binding of the devil.
Ooh.
And apparently under Christian hands is the reason why Krampus walks with a basket that carries kids to hell. Now, I'm telling you right now, this is really fucking short because...
That's it?
This is basically it.
Wow.
I spent like 6 hours trying to find more information, but it just kept like recycling the same info back at me.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was like, fuck. I couldn't get anything else.
No,
other than like the fucking shitty movie that came out like in 2015 or 2016.
I know I saw that I saw that it came out, but I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. It looks dumb.
It's okay. But like yeah, it's okay. They I think showed Krampus like it was like the last second they showed him. Cool design, but if they showed it more, I think it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
My opinion, though. Although that is all I have left, I'm going to end this with 2 little poems that I did find with Krampus. So this poem is by Kenneth Whitman, and it's called The Krampus. And it goes like this. Hear the bells, Christmas bells, ringing in the distance. I already fucked that. Oh, no, I'm good. Hear the bells, Christmas bells, ringing in the distance. Past the moon, across the sky, we knew him in an instant. A small lad from the town in the valley far below shouts, "Look up to all! I can see Rudolph's bright red nose." Way up there, the small reindeer pointing out the way. The gang's all here as 12 more appear to guide old Santa's sleigh. Santa brings a special glee, a sparkle to the eye, but brats take haste, the Krampus comes to darken up the sky. A jolly old soul with a heart of gold, Santa Claus is coming. With
sound.
With cloven hooves and goatish horns, the Krampus sends him running. As good Saint Nick, fill with toys, his magical red sack, the Krampus has... the fucking daisy, really?
This poem's fucking long.
Unless
that was the second poem, shit.
No, it's like halfway.
Oh my God.
It's halfway in. Did you really laugh at Sack? Wow, okay. The Krampus has a birch club strapped across his back. Much larger than his counterpart, with fur from head to toe, 2 horns as large as antlers, and claws where the hand should go. All the naughty children in rusty chains are bound. They'll smell the stenches of brimstone as it rises through the ground. The earth will start to rumble. There's fire all around. The pits of hell will open wide, and he'll throw the children down. So sinister a creature, that's this frigid, hungry beast, will eat their burning bodies for a crispy Christmas treat. As Santa leaves our snowy town, the remaining kids will gather around. For their friends, they'll shed a final tear and know that Krampus will be back in a year.
When you said naughty, I thought you said nutty. Nutty kids.
Nutty kids? Maybe.
Because, Santa gave them nuts.
A little. It still makes no fucking sense! I'm so upset about that. I don't know why I am. But then again, like, this legend is so old. I guess back then kids was like, they were so excited to have little crumbs of nuts and chocolate. Yeah, now we're just spoiled with other shit.
They're probably happy to have running water. Shit.
Yeah,
We
honestly.
take that shit for granted.
Honestly, yeah. Every day.
Yep.
We take it for granted. Alright. The next and final poem is written by Roger Turner called Krampus. It's not Christmas without Santa or without the jingle bells. But in the darkness there's another taking children down to hell. Yin and yang, a balance. There is darkness and there's light. Santa on the left side and Krampus on the right. Parents, watch your children if they're on the naughty list, because Krampus is out hunting and these children are not missed. A myth or dark reality, a monster from below. Did Johnny just go missing or was he taken down below? Jingle bells both have them. One is joyous, one is not. Santa lives where it is colder, Krampus lives where it is not. Bad children do not fear him, but soon enough he'll find them out. With dark hair, claws, and cloven hooves, they'll learn what he's about. He doesn't have a favorite. He'll take girls as well as boys. He doesn't mind the screaming. In fact, one hears the noise. So if a child disappears and no one seems to care, you'll know he was a bad one, and that Krampus, well, was there. That's all I got.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was really fucking short. I went through so many fucking articles, but I'm telling you, it was just the same shit. Same info, all over fucking repeated. I got so desperate, I was like, alright, let me check Wikipedia. let me see what it has, and it was the same fucking shit.
Jesus. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm tired.
I just can't believe that Krampus had nothing to do with Christianity, right?
Smashed up.
And they were just like, hey, we don't like that. Like, they just had to stick their nose in it, and now it became even popular.
Yep.
They fucking...
Exactly.
Yeah. Sticking their nose where it don't belong.
Mm-hmm.
This might be, like, our shortest episode.
I think it might be our second shortest episode.
No, this is going to be our shortest episode.
Oh, for real?
We're barely hitting an hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe we jumped straight into it. And cut no corners.
It kind of feels weird, but at the same time it doesn't.
No. I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
How about you?
What you think, Daisy?
This one was more funny. The Krampus one.
The Krampus one was more funny?
Yeah.
No shit. Little girl died.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. My brain is wrapping around, like, what if the person that was the intruder didn't have to fully know the mom? Like, what if it's just somebody that the mom hired to just, like... It is not too uncommon to have somebody that they don't know to do the job. Maybe.
But why would she have killed her own daughter? Was she jealous of her winning the passions, getting attention?
Maybe.
Being the popular one of the town?
Could be one of those moments where, like, she's seeing her own age dwindle away. Somebody new coming in to basically take over. Could be. You both are falling asleep on me.
I don't know. In my defense, I've been awake since yesterday. So I apologize. I tried as much as I can to be my normal self, but when it's those days where you don't sleep the whole time, because I work overnight shift, it's just horrible. I mean, it's great, but it's horrible.
Oh no, I know.
I still find it funny how my boss is all like, and they're not gonna give you a hotel to sleep. Like, I can afford a hotel to sleep for like 5 hours. Come on.
Let me get your car. Come on. Just sleep in the parking lot.
I would cry.
Alright. I mean, I don't think we have anything else to...
Yeah, we don't. Oh my goodness.
Let's plug in the socials and then...
Sorry. I hope you liked your gift. We're all pointing each other's Spider-Man version.
I do love the gift. It is very, very sweet.
Yippee.
Wow.
You should open it after.
She's even flexing her little arms.
Yeah, you should open it after because I want to see.
Just come with little blades.
Mm-hmm. They're so thin.
Oh.
Hmm?
Did I tell? No.
No.
I went to Five Below, right? I told them because I was in a group chat with I was in a group chat with both of them, and I just happened to not be the one that you were in it, cause I forget. Anyways, so I go to Five Below, and there's a shit ton of little Pokemon figures that are like this big, dude. But they're adorable. So I literally got a whole bunch. They were like $5 each. I got a Cyndaquil, I got Piplup, I got Shinx, and then I got Pikachu. But I got like 4 different Pikachu ones. Cause hear me out, they're all winter versions, right? There's one in a Santa hat.
Oh.
There's one him holding candy canes. There's one of him in a pile of snow, and there's one with him with a green beanie and a green scarf.
That's actually fucking adorable.
It's adorable. I'm gonna take a picture of it as soon as I get home.
You
but
better.
It's because I got super super busy that I just forgot because I was too busy doing notes. I was like, yeah, I was putting on my thinking cap. But yeah.
Okay.
I finally got a PC too, so I'm excited to play Baldur's Gate 3.
I think you should still be able to like add a mod into the game too.
How do I do that?
It's not that,
Here. Can you do it?
Yeah, it's not that hard.
But I'm stupid, so.
No, it takes a while to like really figure it out. But I want to try getting the extra clothing mod. There's a lot of cool clothing that they add.
Ooh.
I think like hairstyles, makeup, ear piercings, tattoos and shit like that.
Did you get a scar on your face from like your avatar? Did you add a scar?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Which one?
I don't remember which one.
I got the burnt one.
It was just like I think one just
The one on the eye?
Yeah, I think
the first
so.
one?
Yeah.
I got the last one, which is like the whole face burnt. Well, a whole Zuko or a whole Deadpool. Just. It looks nice though.
Yeah. Well, you know what some people are doing? You said that you made like the Guardian, right?
Yeah.
What people are doing like after their first playthrough, they'll do a second playthrough and they'll make their previous character the Guardian.
Oh, that is so cool!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I should do that.
That's a really cool fucking idea.
I should do that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I'm still trying to get used to it though because like when I first played it, it says that I couldn't step anywhere now. So I was so confused and I was so lost. So I literally had to go on Reddit and I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? Because, well, I looked it up on Google and the first thing that popped up was Reddit. So that's why I clicked on it. I was like, okay, I think I know how to do this now. So when I kind of got to the point where, like, you're with, I forgot the character, the one that you first end up meeting. And you pair? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, that whole brain thing, I decided to save it.
Really?
Yeah. The first time I played it, where I lost my sword, I killed it. But then I restarted it and I made my avatar again so that I can keep the sword because I was just too lazy to like go back or whatever. I decided to save it this time. So I don't know why. So it's literally just flapping around on the floor.
You can. I'm telling you that there's sort of a right way to play, I guess, for like story wise, but you can do so many different actions with so many different characters.
Yeah.
Like. It's really how you feel like playing. You can play a dickhead. You can be a super cheerful hero if you wanted to. Somewhere in between. Up to you, really.
It seems really fun so far. It's confusing a little bit, but I'm having fun figuring it out.
Once you get used to it, just straightforward.
Yeah.
Like it gets
yeah,
because
really at least now I know. Because when I was looking at Reddit, it says to cast like spells because it's like distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can save your steps, I guess. So that's what I did, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not that bad.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not that bad at all.
Okay. You want to plug in the socials?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I get carried away. We kind of
forget to do it every now and then.
Yeah. All right. So our email, as y'all know it, is caffeinatedcreepspodcast@gmail.com. Send a quill toss.
Oh, perfect.
Hey. And then Instagram is Caffeinated Creeps Podcast. Our Twitter is ccreepspod. Daisy, you don't follow them. I'm surprised your brother follows Twitter. I literally went on Twitter and I was like, oh.
The Twitter one?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even follow the Twitter one.
Dude, how dare you? I'm like the first. I was like the first and only follower.
I rarely use Twitter, I'm telling you.
Yeah, me neither. I don't post any of the episodes on Twitter. Oh my god. But yeah, and then that's it. Your social.
Follow me on Instagram or YouTube at Mr. Butternuts. If you can
Mhm.
find me there. It's straightforward. Pretty much almost any social platform I have the same fucking name. It's been like that for so long. I can't go any other way.
I changed my at to make it easier, so it's just Ray Coffin __. So it's better than _Ray _Coffin _. So
That's too many underscores.
yeah, too many. But I had to put 2 underscores at the end because other people have the same username.
Anyway, thank you guys, everybody, for stopping by. If you're
Yeah.
watching it on YouTube, listening on Spotify, wherever your preference is, it means a lot to us. Thank you, Daisy, for being half conscious on the couch over here today. You look really, really comfortable. Look at you, goddamn, I'm kind of jealous.
Your feet are warm.
Your feet are warm.
Good.
Our,
Gay.
our feet are warm.
Our feet are what? Holding each other?
Interlocking
I said
toes.
Interlocking toes.
interlocking toes.
Ew.
We should do that in the summertime.
Ew.
No.
I was just joking.
Sweaty beans. No.
But until then, it's gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week.
We gotta go to the Krampus Fest for your birthday next year.
It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be in LA though.
Okay, and?
Fucking parking's a bitch over there.
Okay, and?
Oh,
We
I'm
can-
down for
we
it.
can
I'm down.
figure- Yeah, we can figure it out.
But it's just damn.
Living la vida loca, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect?
I'm expecting a lot of chocolate and fried.
I'm gonna be expecting half goat people beating up children.
Don't bring your kids. We'll beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
A couple lashes.
Can I volunteer to be Krampus? Shit.
Did I put it in the note? I don't know if I did, but in some Christian depictions, instead of like, usually he just has like a tree branch, like
Yeah.
the birch wood.
I've seen it, yeah.
But apparently, in some Christian depictions, they changed it out for whips. So like,
Accurate. It makes sense.
does it?
Well, yeah. I don't want to go on a rant about other people's religions, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know?
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna say like, oh, whips, smash. I thought you were gonna say something
No!
along the lines of that.
Believe it or not, I don't like whips. That ain't my thing.
Good for you.
Thank you.
You prefer a Norse god and horses and.
Dude, it's off topic, but your glasses, the reflection is of the color of the microphone, right?
Mhm.
You don't know how fucking creepy it is to see you turn and then to look at me and then your eyes are just red. Like right now! They're red! You're the devil reincarnated.
Alright, that's gonna be it, everybody.
Alright, bye y'all!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.